Hi student, today again with our topic surface area volume. This is our last video in this given topic since in our last video some problems are remains, then we have to discuss some problems which are I am not going to discuss with you. Then this is our last topic related with our surface area and volume. Then we are going to be discuss next topic. It's maybe our statics chapter. Then we are going to start with you. And now till now what we have discussed in our this topic surface area and volume. I'm just going to be revise you that we have the shapes again: cuboid, cube, then cylinder, cone, and sphere and hemisphere. But at the level of class 10, we have discussed some problems, some basic problems, and some new problems which are related with our combinations of metallic solids, combination of solids problems. Then problems related with the volume unaltered. When we have some metallic or solid shapes, we are going to recast to form a new another shape. And in the whole process, our volume unaltered. Then we have discussed the whole basic concept related with, but we are not going to discuss with our first term of cone section because it's removed by our CBSE. Then in this our last session, I am just going to be discuss some problems which I hope so it's useful for you. Then we are going to start with our first question. It's basically our NCERT problem. It is given here: a former connector pipe. What is given there? It's given here: a former connect a pipe of internal diameter 20 centimeter. A farmer connect a pipe center pipe. A farmer connect a pipe of internal diameter 20 centimeter. Its internal diameter is given 20 centimeter from a canal into a cylindrical tank in his field. From a canal into a cylindrical tank in his field which is 10 meter diameter and 2 meter deep. There is a cylindrical tank. What is the cylindrical tank? In his field which is 10 meter in diameter. 10 meter diameter is here, 10 meter in diameter and 2 meter deep. So it's given a 2 meter, then its height may be low there. Then we have to make a tank like this. Because it's just given a length is depth is 2 meter. This is our height is what? It's our 2 meter. Then if water flows through the pipe at the rate of 3 km the water flowing speed is given there. If water flows through the pipe, which is what? It's a 3 km per hour. 3 km per hour. Then in how much time will the tank be filled? Then what the time in which the whole tank is going to be filled? And we have to find the time here. And now look, first of all we are going to find that in how much water flows through the given pipe in 1 second. If we are going to find out the volume of water flows through in this cylindrical pipe in 1 second, then we are going to find out the volume of this tank. When we are going to divide it by this volume of tank by the water flows by in 1 second, then we get the whole time to fill this tank. What I can tell you, I am just going to explain it. First of all, what I can tell you, I am going to find out the volume of water flows through by this cylindrical tank in 1 second. I am going to calculate how much water in 1 second flow through by this cylindrical pipe. Then if in 1 second it gives us some V volumes there, water there, and when we are going to divide the water of volume in flow through by 1 second to the volume of this, then we get our real time in which this tank is going to be filled there. Then first of all we are going to find out the volume of water flows through our tank is this cylindrical pipe. Now look, its diameter is given there, what? It's given there. Our diameter of pipe is 20 centimeter. diameter of pipe is 20 centimeter. Then in meter is what? 20 by 100 meter means 1 by 5 meter. If diameter of pipe is 1 by 5 meter, then what is the radius of pipe? And our radius of pipe is what? Half of this means 1 upon 10 meter. Now look, we have find our radius of pipe is what? 1 by 10 meter. Now look, we have get the radius. Its intended radius is 1 by 10. Now we are going to find out. Look, its speed is given there. Water flows through pipe. It's given 3 kilometer per hour. Water flows through the pipe by the rate of 3 kilometer per hour. Now we are going to convert it into per second. 3 kilometer per hour means 3000 kilometer to 1000 meter, and 60 into 60. Then we are going to take its rate in meter per second. We are going to convert its rate in meter per second. Then what we get? It's a 6530 means 5 by 6 meter per second. Now we get the its rate of water flows through is what? 5 by 6. The water flow rate is gives its height of this cylindrical portion, the volume of the height of cylindrical portion. Now we are going to be able to find the volume of water flow through the pipe. Now we are going to find out volume of water flows through pipe in 1 second. It's a what? This is cylindrical portion means pi r square h. Pi r is what? 1 by 10 whole square. H height is given by this rate of it's 5 by 6. Now this is the volume of water flows through the pipe in 1 second. Now we are going to find out the volume of this cylindrical tank. Volume of cylindrical tank. Once again, it's a cylinder pi r square s. Then pi. What is r there? Diameter is 10 meter. It's in meter. Then 5, and height is a 2. Then what do you get? 25 to the 50 pi. Now we have the volume of tank, and we have the volume of water flows through this cylindrical pipe in 1 second. Now we have to find the time. How much time taken by this pipe to fill this cylindrical tank? How can we get? Now time is what? Volume of tank to the volume of cylindrical volume of water. We have to write mention volume of water. Volume of water flows through pipe in 1 second. Now what is volume of tank? It's a 50 pi. And what is our this volume of water flows through tank? It's a 5, and it's a 1 by 10 means whole square means 1 by 100 into 5 by 6. Cancel of this 5 pi. Then what we have? Now this 100 is above, then 50 into 100 upon 5. Also we get this 6 to above. Get this 6 here into 6. 5, 10, 50. And now what we have? It's a 6. 0, 0, it's a second. It's a 6000 second, or divided by 60, then our 100 minute. 100 the pipe goes to take a 100-minute time to fill this whole tank, or it takes us 6000 second to fill this given tank. I'm just again going to revise what I've given there. There is a cylindrical pipe having a diameter 20 centimeter, and the water flows through in it. It's given by 3 kilometer per hour, and there is a tank. The tank is filled by this cylindrical pipe. The tank diameter is 10 meter, and height is depth is given 2 meter, and it's also height there. And we have to be calculate the time taken by this pipe to fill this cylindrical tank. Then what I have to do? First of all, we are going to be calculate the volume of water flows through this cylindrical pipe in 1 second. Then to get the volume of flows of water in 1 second, how can we find out the volume of water in 1 second? It's a cylindrical part. Then the rate of flow is 3 km per hour. The flowing rate of water gives its length of its height of the cylindrical portion, and it's a 3 km per hour. Then we are converting in the meter per second. Then we get 5 by 6 meter per second. Means in 1 second, its cylindrical 5 having the height is what, 5 by 6 meter per second. We have a radius, we have a diameter 20 centimeter, converting in meter 1 by 5 meter. Then radius is what, diameter is 1 by 5 and radius is 1 by 10 meter. Then now volume of water flows through pipe in 1 second is given by pi r square h. R is our 1 by 10, h is our 5 by 6. This is our volume of water flows through in pipe in 1 second. Then we are going to find the volume of tank, this tank. Now volume of this cylindrical tank is given by pi r square h, diameter is 10, height is 2, we get 55. Now in 1 second the volume of water is this, then the time taken by to fill this tank is given by, the time is given by volume of tank, the volume of water flows through the pipe in 1 second. Then what? Then we get the, what we get our, after solving we get it's 6000 second, or in minute it's a take 100 minutes to fill the given tank. Now we are going to move to with our next problem. Look, what do we do? We are going to discuss the next question. Our next question is that it's given that, now what is our next question? A cylindrical bucket of height 32 centimeter and base radius 18. A cylindrical bucket. We have a bucket in a cylindrical portion. A cylindrical bucket of height 32 centimeter and base radius 18. Radius of is 18 centimeter and height of this cylindrical bucket is what, 32 centimeter. Sorry, it's a 32 centimeter. Now the bucket is emptied on the ground and a conical heap of sand is formed. A conical heap of sand is formed. If the height of the conical heap is 24 centimeter, height is given 24 centimeter, then find the radius and slant height of the heap. Now we have to find its length, height, and also we have to find its radius. Now look, I'm just going to revise you again this problem. What is given in the problem, that we have given that we have a cylindrical pipe, it's filled up with sand. The whole sand is poured into the ground. Then we form a conical heap. The height of conical heap is, it's a 24 centimeter. Then we have to find its radius and its slant height. Now look, again just suppose that it's converging our metallic shape into another recast. Cylindrical is converted to an inconical portion, then our volume is unaltered there. Then what we do, we are going to find out the volume of cylindrical part, which is equal to the volume of this given cone. Now what is our volume of cylindrical bucket? We are going to find out volume of cylindrical bucket. What is the volume of cylinder? It's a pi r square h. Yes, pi r square h is what, 32. This is our volume of cylindrical bucket, pi r square h. We have r, we have h. And what is our volume of cone? It's 1 by 3 pi r. We need r there, and h is 24. Now what we record in the question, in total whole process our volume is what? It's unaltered. Then both are equal. According to question, what we have? We have pi 18 whole square 32 into 32 is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square into 24. Now look, what we get? It's 24. Then first of cancel this pi to pi. This is our 24. 8 3 is 24. 8 4 is 32. Then this 3 and 3 cancel out. Now what do we have? R square is equal to 18 whole square or into this 4. Then R is what? 18 into 4. Then what we have? We have 72. What is our radius? Our radius is what? 18. Oh, sorry, it's a 4. Then what do we have? We take a square root. Then it's a 2. And what is our R? 18 to 36. Now we get our radius 36 centimeter. Now look, after getting the radius, now what we have to be, we find out its radius, but we have to find out its slant height. Now look, what is our slant height of cone? Slant height is given by under root h square plus r square. Height is given there. It's 24 whole square plus r is 36 whole square. Then 24 square is what? It's 576. What is the whole square of 36 beta? It's what about? It's 1296. The whole square 36 what? It's 118. It's 1296. It's 1296. Now our slant height is what? 1296 plus 576. Then what we get? It's 1872. Now our slant height is what? It's a square root of 1872. It's a 1872. And if this it's in centimeter. It's not a perfect square. It's greater than 1600 and then 40. Then its value is approx to greater than 43, but less than 45. Then what we please find out its value. I hope so. Its approx value is what? 1600 to 1800. It's maybe approx values. Our slant height is approx to 43 to 44. Just going to write down 43 something 44 centimeter. Please find out here. Take the square root of this 1872 by after solve it. You get its approx value maybe, because we are going to be taking decimal. It's maybe about to some 43 point or 44 point something there. Now look, I'm just going to again revise you. Please calculate this slant height by taking the square root of these values. Now look, what we have given there, I'm just going to again revise. We have given there, we have a one cylindrical bucket. It's full of sand, and the sand is emptied full on the ground and form a conical heap of height 24 centimeter. Then we have to find the radius of conical heap and slant height. Then its total process, the volume of cylindrical portion is unaltered. The volume of this cylindrical portion is equal to the volume of this cone. We get the volume of cylindrical bucket, we get the volume of cone by putting the values. Equalize this, because in the whole process our volume is unaltered. Then we get the radius of cone is given by is what? 36 centimeter. Then how can we calculate our slant height? It's given by under root h square plus r square. We find out the value of r. 24 square plus 36 square. 24 square is 576 and 36 square is what? 1296. Then we get L is square root of 1872. Now this is our required here. Now we are going to discuss our next problem. I'm going to take next problem what we have. Look, in our next problem, what we have? The rainwater form a roof of dimension 22 meter into 20 meter drains. The rainwater from a roof of dimension 22 meter into 20 meter drains into a cylindrical vessel having diameter of base 2 meter and height 3.5 meter. If the rainwater collected from the roof just fill the cylindrical vessel, then find the rainfall in centimeter. Now look, in this problem, what we are given that there is a rainfall on the roof, and the dimension of roof is given there. Just search we are just going to form a vertical shaped portion there. Obviously, it's form a cube there. Then it's given its dimension is 22 and 20. It's a 22 and 20. Now we have to find out this rainfall. When our rain is fall on the roof, then it's form. Obviously, it's form a cubical shape. Then it's given the dimension of our roof is what 22 meter length and 20 meter is what its breadth of this cuboid. Now we have to find out its height. How much water is rainfall? That means we have to find out the height of water level which formed by water on the roof, and we have to calculate the height there. Now look, it's given that the whole water on the roof is collected in the cylindrical tank. What is the dimension of tank? The rainwater flow from a roof of dimension 22 meter and 20 meter drains into a cylindrical vessel having diameter of base 2 meter and height 3.5 meter. Sorry. The whole water is collected in the central portion with what we have a diameter of base 2 meter. Diameter is 2 meter and its height is given 3.5 meter. Now the water on the roof is the volume of water in the roof is equal to the volume of this central portion, because it's given in the problem that if the rainwater collected from the roof just fill the cylindrical vessel, then find the radius. Find the rainfall in centimeter. Means we have to find the height of rainfall in centimeter. Then now what we do? We are going to find out the volume of cylindrical vessel. What is the volume of cylindrical vessel? It's given by r square. Its r is what 1, h is what 3.5. Then we get 3.5 pi meter square is the volume of our cylindrical tank. What is volume of cylindrical tank? It's a 3.5 pi meter cube. Now what we have? We are going to find again according to question. Let rainfall is what is in the roof is given in the meter and meter. Then we have to be take in meter is x meter. Then now what we have according to question, 22 into 20L into B into H is x is equal to the volume of this cylindrical vessel 3.5 pi. Sorry, we have the volume. It's a meter cube. And this meter square. It's a meter cube. Now look, what is our x? 3.5 into 22 by 7, because put the value 5 divided by 22 into 20. Now it's 7 0.5 0.5 into 22 divided by 22 into 20. Our x is what? 0.5 upon 24 means 0.1 upon 4 means 1 upon 40 meter. 1 upon 40 meter. Our x is equal to 100 by 40 centimeter. Then it's a 2.5 centimeter. What is our rainfall? It's about 2.5 centimeter. Now I'm just going to revise this problem with you. We have a roof with dimension 22 meter into 22 cross 20. There is a collected rainfall there. Then the whole water is collected in the cylindrical vessel having a diameter 2 and having a height is 3.5. Now we have to find out the rainfall there. How much rainfall is there? Means height of the water level on the roof there. Then the whole volume on the roof is what given by the volume of this cylindrical vessel. Then we are going to find out the volume of cylindrical vessel. So it's a pi r square h. Putting the all values there. Then this volume is equal to the volume of water collected on the roof. So suppose we have a rainfall is in x meter. Then L into V into x is given by 3.5 cube. Then our x is what? 3.5 pi upon this, and after calculating we get our value, the rainfall. We have find the rainfall in centimeter is what? It's a 2.5 centimeter. This is our required answer. Now we are going to take now this is our whole portion of this topic. Just take one last portion of this topic, and again we have discussed some problems on our online classes. If we are facing any difficulty on this topic, surface area and volume, then we have to discuss in our online classes. Look, again I am going to take a last one of the NCERT exemplar problem with you. This is maybe a last in this video. This is maybe a last question what I am going to discuss with you. We have a building in the form of a cylindrical surmounted by a hemispherical vaulted dome. What is given there? We have a building in the form of cylindrical surmounted by a hemispherical. We have a building like that. Surmounted by a hemispherical vaulted dome and contains 41 wholesome 19 upon 21. The volume of this building is given by its container air, means its volume is given there 41 wholesome 19 upon 21 meter cube. If the internal diameter of the dome is equal to its total height above the floor, find the height of building. We have to find out the height of this building. Now, to get the height of building, what we have given, if the internal diameter of the dome, if the internal diameter of this dome, this is our dome, internal diameter is equal to the what? Our height of the building. Let's suppose we take the height of building is our 12. Let our height of building is what? Is equal to 2h, it's a meter cube, and we have taken 2h meter. Then according to question, it's given that the height of the whole dome is equal to the internal diameter of this dome. D is equal to 2h, but what is our D? Diameter is what? It's a 2r. Then from here what we get? We get the height of the half of the height of this is equal to the r there. Now look, we get what is? We get total height, the internal radius of the dome be r. Since total height above the floor is equal to the internal diameter, is equal to, then we have small h equal to r. Then now we are going to find out. We have to take total h there. Then in this portion we have to find out what the volume of this cylindrical portion. Then volume of this cylindrical portion is what? Pi r square h, but the value of h is r. We have taken the value of this small h there. Then what do we have? Because our radius and height are equal there, then it's a pi r square r. Then we have pi r cube. Now volume of cylindrical portion is pi r cube, and we are going to now find the volume of this hemispherical portion. Volume of hemispherical dome is what? Is equal to what? It's hemispherical, then 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now what is the total volume? Total volume is now is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube plus pi r cube, means what do we get? What do we get? The total volume is there. It's a 325 5 by 3 pi r cube. Now in the problem is given that it equal to what? 41 whole sum 19 by 27. Then 5 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 41 whole sum 19 upon 21. Then we have to calculate this. 41 into 21, 1114, 212, 248, 861 plus 19. Then what we get? So what? 5 by 3 pi r cube, and it's is equal to 880 upon 21. Then we 3 7 21. This is 5 5 1 5 38 5 7 35 5 6 30. Now what do we have? We have pi r cube is equal to 176. Then r cube is what? It's here 22 by 7. Then 176 into 7 upon 22. 11 to 22. 11 1 11 11 16. Then 2 8. Then r cube is what? Look, we have done any mistake there, because we get r cube is what? 22, then we get 2 8 16 7 56. We cannot get the cube root of 56. Means I hope so we have done any mistake there. Then look, we have to again check the values there. What is given there? It's about 5 by 3 pi r cube. We have put in the value there. 5, it's 3 to 5 pi r cube. Yes, 5 3 pi cube is 41. Then 5 by 3 pi r cube is equal to, it's 880 upon 21. Yes, it's correct there. Then it's 3 7 21. Look, we have left this 7 there. Look, we have a 7 here. 176, put 176 by 7. Then this 7 7 cancel out. Then r cube is what? 8. Then the value of r is what? 2 meter. Value of r is 2 meter, but we have to find out height of this dome. Then height is what? 2h. H is equal to r. 2 to the 4. The height of the building is 4 meter. This is our required solution. Okay, this is enough for the today class. Now please get through all topics of this chapter, surface area and volume, and then if you have any doubts on it, then please consult me on online classes, and all ask me in my WhatsApp number. Thanks to all.